Hi YouTube, welcome to the part 4 of the Python network ARP scanner series. In this tutorial, I will show you guys how to get the interface name from the command prompt. So it will take the interface name, it will find using regular expressions, it will retrieve the IP address, then using that IP address, we will scan the network for all the nodes or hosts. So by this point, what we have learned is that we can just pass in a single IP address and it will check if that host exists on the network or not. This tutorial, we will see how we can pass the interface, our network interface, and the script will scan for all the hosts that are live or active in our network. So let's get started. So if we go to terminal here, and I use the command IP address show ETH0, you can see that it shows my IP address, just 192.168.192. Now what we have to do is we have to write a function that will run this command for us, IP address show ETH0, retrieve this IP address from this part here and pass it to the scan function. So let's do that. In here, let's create a new function. The name of the function, you can say get IP address. It will take an argument. The argument will be the interface name. After that, let's run the command. So what command do you want to run? You want it to run the IP address show interface name. So let's create a variable. The variable will name it result. And how do we run this command? In order to run that, we need to use subprocess. So first, by the way, what we have to do is let's import. For this, we need to import subprocess. So once we did that here, the next thing we have to do is we have to run it. So what do we want to run? We want to run the IP address show. So we can type in IP address show, and the last part we will type in the interface. So we take the interface, we pass it here. And the next thing that you have to do is let's type in capture output. We will set it to true, and the text we will also set that to true. So if you want more information about this, just put it in the comment section below and I will answer your questions. Next, we have to define the regular expression. So the regular expression, so if we run this command, we will get all the output that I showed you guys. So what we want is we want just the specific IP address, that part alone. So for that we need a we need to create a regular expression. So regex we will call it. So yeah, first we have to import it, import RE. So we need to import the RE module for this. Then we have to create the regular expression. I'll type it now here for you guys. So this is the regular expression. The regular expression. Again, if you need further information about this, it can be kind of regular expressions can be kind of complicated, but this part in here, what it will do is that it will retrieve the IP address, and it will, using this IP address, we will pass it to the scan function here. So previously what we did, we passed in the IP address directly. This time we retrieve the IP address from the regular expression and we will pass it to the scan function. Again, if you need more information about this regular expression, just type it in the comment section below and I will create another tutorial for this if you guys want it. So next what we have to do is let's see if we have to search for the regular expression. We see if that the IP address exists or not. So what we do is type in RE search. For this, the first parameter it will take is the regular expression. So we say look for this regular expression. Look for it where in the output of the result command. So the RE search, it uses the regular expression to search. This is our regular expression, the first parameter in here. It will use this regular expression, and it will search the output of result. So it takes the standard output, the output of the result command in here. So it can be any command you want. It will look for the regular expression, and if find it, it will assign it to match. So next, what we have to do is we have to see if it is true. If the command is run successfully and the IP address is found, we want to return it. So we say return match group 1. It returns the IP address. If it's not successful, then we print none. So we don't want to return anything. Again, if you guys any question about this, if you want more information about this regular expression, it can take some time for me if I go and do a deep dive into the regular expression. So if you guys understand it, that's good. If you don't, please leave a comment and leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will create a new tutorial explaining how this function works. I will do a deep dive on this. So next, what we have to do next, let's use our function. So we have to bring some changes to this function here. So instead of taking the IP address, this time we will be taking the interface name. So we can say, let's change the description, the help section also. We can type in something like interface name. So the next thing that we have to do is let's assign it to IP. So we use this function here, get IP address, get IP address. The argument it takes is the interface. So it's our parser args.interface. So args in here parses the arguments, and interface is the first parameter that we pass to the when we are running the script. So once we do that, it gets assigned to IP. We can also do a quick print statement. We can say your IP address is, we can then say IP, and then for the scan, this time we just pass it the IP address. So the IP address that we received from here, we just pass it to the scan function. So let's save it. Let's quickly run this script and see how it works. So let's run sudo python 3 for eth0. So again, let's do quickly a help section. You have to type in the password. So in here we can say that this time it asks for the interface name, pass in the interface. Let's see what happens. The interface for me it's eth0. For you guys it can be something else. Type in the interface name. So you can see that it shows the IP address. It says that this is your IP address, and it searches the network for the host. So far my script has been able to detect one host. If there are more than one host on your network, it will be, the script will be able to detect those hosts as well. So you can just run it again, check if there are more hosts. It will be able to find all those hosts. In here you can see that it was able to find another host in here. So our final goal is to create a script that will run every 60 seconds or every 30 seconds. You can define the time period, and it will continuously monitor the network. It will send this ARP request to find the newly discovered or the new networks, new hosts connecting to the network. So this is it for this one, guys. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any question, put it in the comments section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.